Welcome, dear friends. Hope Gita is helping you and you are making use of Gita Jnanam in transforming your inner personality. As mentioned there, life is beautiful when you make it dutiful. This attitude you will develop when you are sincere in studying and learning from Bhagavad Gita. And I congratulate you, appreciate you that we started making attempts. It's all the question of taking initiative and making attempts. And when it is consistent, definitely the kindness, compassion of Lord and blessings of Lord through Gita, which is always wants to shower on us, will be able to invoke or receive. And finally is what it is our life. We have to enjoy it with the best of achievements through the best of performances, with the best of knowledge and attitude. And I really thank you for giving me this chance. One more day, let us study together. Mm, Today also three topics. One is a shloka. Today Friday, so Mata Saraswati's Sharada Stotram. Then we'll have one simple common sense thought. Then Bhagavad Gita, 15th shloka today. I think. No, simple it is. It is in continuation of yesterday. Yesterday what was said, na kartrutvam, na karmani, na karma phala sanyogam, lokasya srujati prabhu. Neither the doership, nor the doing, nor the result are given to us by the Lord or thrust upon us by the Lord. It is our own swabhava with which we do. Therefore, today's shloka talks about two more additions to that the doer of Punya Baba is not God, we only do. And the result of this also, we can't give it to him, we only get it. Na adate kasachit babam, na cha eva sukrutam. And we only, with our own ignorance, involve in all this janjat and put it upon the God. Therefore, you have to take a responsibility. The three responsibilities are two. First, from the Papa, come to the Punya. From the Punya, come to the sadhana, spiritual. And in that sadhana, you discover God. Thereafter, you need not do Punya to get any happiness. You can't do the Papa to become miserable. That's called liberation. This sloka is little spiritual and for us also little bit. For a spiritual people, it is a full responsibility given to us that you are the ones who are projecting world and living in the world. In Lord, neither the world is there, nor He prompts you to do anything, nor He is interested in any of results you get. So, from the sinful to the meritorious to spiritual life, you enter, and in spirituality, only one thing just discover the God. Spiritual people, for them, this is a thought. And for you and I, we reap the results of good and bad as sukha and dukkha by our own deeds. Why do you blame God or world? You become responsible. He neither gives the sankalpa, nor he makes us do good or bad, nor he gives us good result, bad result, nor he takes when we give him. But intermediate stages of coming out from negative to the positive, we are told to do the punya, not the papa, and in that good punya work phala also, you offer it to the God. That is all for cleansing our inner personality. Just like we apply a detergent to remove the dirt on the clothes. After that, we don't continue the detergent there. And if there is no dirt, we don't apply the detergent. And along with the dirt, the detergent also goes away. And what the detergent or washing did, it never brought the cleanliness to the cloth. How? Cloth is always clean. It is just covered by the dirt. The detergent has removed the dirt. Clean cloth came out. So too, the good actions remove the bad actions. Thereafter, that which is beyond good or bad, you are in that Paramatma. You are in that goal. In the same way, in our life also, if you have to do, do good. If not, don't do bad. That's it. If you don't need to feel the good also, then do your own meditation, etc., to know where God is. In all, don't give responsibility to God or anyone because He is not ready to take. So this shloka with some More examples and analysis we will see. Okay. Om. Now start. Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Everyday shlokas are these. Today, from Sharada Stotram, one more shloka. We learned three from it. Namaste Sharade Devi, Ya Shraddha Dharana Meda, then the last one also. Yaya Vina Jagat Sarvam Shashvat Jivan Mrutam Bhavet. In the Sharada Stotram given by Adi Shankara, one more shloka we learned today. Simple. Brahma Sarupa, Parama, Jyotirupa, Sanatani, Sarva Vidyadi Deviya, Tasyavanye Namo Namaha. Tasyavanye Namo Namaha. To that Vani Saraswati Mata, my salutations. Who is she? Brahma Sarupa Parama. She is the Parabrahma Sarupa which is mentioned in the Upanishads. And what is the Brahma Rupa, Parabrahma? Jyoti Rupa. She is a pure consciousness. And how is that? Sanatani, eternal. So eternal, pure consciousness, Brahma Swarupa, O Saraswati Mata. Then Sarva Vidya Adidevi. You are the Adhisthana Devata, presiding deity of all the Vidyas. All Vidyas are only two. One is Bhukti Vidya of the world, second is the Mukti Vidya of Paramatma. Right? Oh Mother, therefore, give me that knowledge, wisdom by which intelligently not only survive in the world, but I succeed, not only I succeed, but I serve the world. Then give me that wisdom also by which I discover you and get the final illumination. So that way, Brahma Sarupa, Parama, Jyotirupa, Sanatani, Sarva Vidya Adi Deviya. Tasyavanye Namaha. The mother is the Adhisthana Devata for all Vidyas. Therefore, any Vidya you want in your life for success. The academic Vidya, professional Vidya, personality management Vidya, how to deal with the people Wala Vidya, all your Laukika Vidyas, if you pray to Mother, somehow she sees that they come to you. So to the Moksha Vidya, she is the giver. So we seek her from her that only. Give us the Atma Vidya, Tattva Vidya, Brahma Vidya. Hey Mother, that's what we ask. And luckily yesterday was Vasanta Panchami. In continuation, today also, same Mother Saraswati or Sharada Mata Shloka we are learning. 11 times I will say it, add 97, make it 108, keep a target of 1080 and achieve it as soon as possible. Like every of the mantra we are doing. Kehna mera hai kaam. With Shraddha, doing it and making a habit, every day that 1 hour of spiritual chanting of shloka mantra should be a part in your life. Like every day 110 rupees go on collecting. 30-40 years may you will be a lakpati. So to every day we do, within few years of time, all the divine aura, divine protection, divine blessings, with that great wisdom, everything will come to you. With that, you will be able to conceive the life in its big perspective. In that, you know what to do for yourself, you will know what to do for the world, and you will know what to do for the Lord. You will be a big personality of great outer and inner achievements by divine grace. Each of you. I want each of you to be the masters of your own lives and the great helper servants for the entire world. I am not limiting you. है ना अच्छा नौकरी पाके काम तनख्वाह पाके अपने पत्नी या पत्नी बच्चों के साथ खुश रहो. That's not my expectation from you. If you stick to that, I can't force you. But my expectation is you will become a global, universal, cosmic personality in your influence because of your highly evolved maturity achieved through the Gita Jnanam or through these prayers and the blessings of the divine powers. And I'm sure I'm not wrong in expecting this. And if you don't want, it is your choice. But these chantings will equip you like that. That is a guarantee. So simple, Brahma Sarupa Parama Jyotirupa Sanatani Sarva Vidyadi Devya Tasyavanye Namaha Om Shri Saraswati Matu Krupaya समस्त ज्ञानानां प्राप्ति द्वारा भुक्ति मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातनस्य विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म सेवकानां शक्ति विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री शारदा स्तोत्रांतर्गत शारदा मातु श्लोकस्य पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. दिस इज संकल्प. स्टार्ट. ओम ब्रह्मस्वरूपा परमा ज्योतिरूपा सनातनी सर्वविद्याधिदेवी या तस्यैवाण्यै नमो नमः. ब्रह्मस्वरूपा परमा ज्योतिरूपा सनातनी सर्वविद्याधिदेवी या तस्यैवाण्यै नमो नमः. ब्रह्मस्वरूपा परमा ज्योतिरूपा सनातनी सर्वविद्याधिदेवी या तस्यैवाण्यै नमो नमः. ब्रह्मस्वरूपा परमा ज्योतिरूपा सनातनी सर्वविद्याधिदेवी या तस्यैवाण्यै नमो नमः. ब्रह्मस्वरूपा परमा ज्योतिरूपा सनातनी सर्वविद्याधिदेवी या तस्यैवाण्यै नमो नमः. ब्रह्मस्वरूपा परमा ज्योतिरूपा सनातनी सर्वविद्याधिदेवी या तस्यैवाण्यै नमो नमः. ब्रह्मस्वरूपा परमा ज्योतिरूपा सनातनी सर्वविद्याधिदेवी या तस्यैवाण्यै नमो नमः. ब्रह्मस्वरूपा परमा ज्योतिरूपा सनातनी सर्वविद्याधिदेवी या तस्यैवाण्यै नमो नमः. ब्रह्मस्वरूपा परमा ज्योतिरूपा सनातनी सर्वविद्याधिदेवी या तस्यैवाण्यै नमो नमः. ब्रह्मस्वरूपा परमा ज्योतिरूपा सनातनी सर्वविद्याधिदेवी या तस्यैवाण्यै नमो नमः. ब्रह्मस्वरूपा परमा ज्योतिरूपा सनातनी सर्वविद्याधिदेवी या तस्यैवाण्यै नमो नमः. तस्यैवाण्यै नमो नमः. May Mother Saraswati bless each one of you with the best of wisdoms for your outer successes, inner peace, and innermost bliss also. Thank you. Simple common sense thought today. What is that? Don't waste time. Then what to do? Whatever the goals you have envisaged for yourself, to achieve them, variety of Shaktis are required. What are those? You list out them. Powers I call it as. Variety of powers are required. The speaking power, tolerating power, the understanding power, acceptance power, technical powers, mechanical powers, physical powers to do the action. Is it not? What are the Shaktis that are required for me for my own achievements of the goal? Lick low, like a cricketer, that's a batsman. You want to exceed or succeed or excel. So he needs lot of powers. First of all, physical stamina. Thereafter, all you have to hold the bat. In our childhood, bat was so heavy we could not hold and lift. Bold होते थे. So he should have the power, physical power की बात हम कह रहे हैं. Then the power in the legs to be able to run between that two wickets, whatever you call. तो ये all सब उसको बताना चाहिए. Then the emotional power that I must make my country proud by winning. I must make my team win. I must make my selectors feel happy for selecting me. These are all the powers in the mind. Intellectual powers of all techniques. It is, he'll have to go on. And whichever the field he is powerful, in that he will excel. And wherever he is not powerful, powerless, the bowlers will encash it and make him out. So any great player will have one or two weaknesses. Others study that and that's how they make him bold. Interesting. Now this person, if he knows that here I am lagging behind, if he equips himself even in there also, then he will be a wonderful player. Succeeds. Nobody can out him and he can go on making runs. Everywhere it is so. And not necessarily that your power alone becomes successful, because if the other fellow is also more powerful than you, then still that is not in our hands. But what is required, variety of powers, and procuring them is always in our hands. So be busy in gaining them rather than lazing out time in all the unwanted nonsense of the world. Both becomes a habit. Both become either lazing also can if you make it, or collecting all the powers. You need friends power. You need power of elders to support you, guide you. All are powers only. You need divine power, which we just discussed 3 minutes back through the prayers. You need the power of help from your parents. So, like, talk to them, tell them this I want to do, please encourage me. So, always Shakti Sanchaya should be our Nitya Nirantara Krutyam. Krutyam is duty. Shakti means power. Sanchaya is collection. Whatever I am lagging behind, in that I have to improve upon. This is the whole life. Keep the goal, know what to do. For that, what powers resources required, gather them, make the plan, work according to plan, and then keep on achieving. This is called the tamasha or maja or the plan of the जिंदगी. जिंदगी का ये plan होता है. Powers. Like you are already married in the family. So you have to have a good family life. So the power to love, power to accept, power to tolerate, power to serve, power to help. ये सब powers होते हैं. If they are there, then you can have a good, happy family. Whether it's with husband or wife or your children or कोई भी हो. Is it not? Shakti Sanchaya, today's common sense. Don't be weakling, powerless, that not able to do anything and therefore always failure or miserable. Be powerful. Go on, full of all powers. जितना ज़्यादा उतना. जितने सारे variety of powers we have, those were like physical powers, intellectual powers, psychological powers. ये सब powers होते हैं. Even good health is a power. Strength and stamina, as we saw example of cricketer. See that football fellows, अनलाइक क्रिकेटर्स क्रिकेटर्स तो बैट्समैन ही भागेंगे टेस्ट मैच है तो सिर्फ बॉलर भागता है वो टिकुम टिकुम करते रहते हैं बस बट इन फुटबॉल वो होता है तो 90 मिनट का बट दे टूर इन द 90 मिनट्स दे मस्ट बी रनिंग एटलीस्ट सम 15-20 किलोमीटर्स एक ही नहीं बट उसके लिए इतना पावर स्टैमिना like even tennis. You can't sit in the tennis. वो तो more terrible than cricket. वो तो shot मारता रहेगा इधर उधर. You have to serve, you have to receive serve. But इतना चाहिए. Some open is going on, no? Here for Australia. कहाँ तक आया मेरे को नहीं पता. I'm not following. So keep on doing the sanchaya of the powers. That is the common sense thought for the day. It is in your own choice. Remain powerless, talentless, abilitiesless, and want to achieve this and that. It is impossible. And as a human being, we can keep on. Need not compare with others. Within yourselves, you can keep on gathering. And in your own friends, relative circle, you can see those with some or other efforts and means became powerful in those respective talents. They have succeeded. Is it not? An uneducated fellow, he learned the driving and he became a good driver. That is a power that he is earning so much money. धीरे धीरे खुद का कार खरीदा. Within 2 years he made 2 more cars and employed others. देखते देखते he became owner of 20 cars and he is renting it through he is relaxing. Not educated, but that power of driving he has learned. So too even the sabji बेचने वाला. He starts a small little thing, slowly expands. Then वो 10 लोगों को रेडी दे देगा 5 मार्केट में अपना दुकान लगाएगा ऑनलाइन ऑल्सो then he's become फूल बेचने वाले. I am telling you, if you level up the powers and talents, you will never fail in life. Even a panditji, if he has a power of able to do pujas, havan, vivaha, marriage and all, he is so powerful in all this, he will be continuously in demand. So he will do all of that very good karma and he will get required dakshina also. A politician, he'll have to develop his powers. How to talk, how to make the people convinced, how to make the government convinced to sanction the funds and go on to that constituency and see what's required for the public doing that. बैठ के मुझे वोट दो मुझे कुर्सी में बिठाओ तो होता नहीं वो. So to actors cinema में how much it is not easy thing to get even chance. after getting chance to sustain in that competition. So tough it is. And also it's all in the hands of public. The public don't like that actor or actor. Oh, ek cinema ka dikhega nahi wo. How many people we are seeing like that? But the others who are sustaining for long time, why is it so? They have developed those various skills or powers. You can see some comedians for such a long time, 1,000 movies somebody is acted. Guinness Book of World Record. If you see those people 30 years back, what they acted, and now so much different, they improved. Call it as talents or call it as abilities, or mainly I'm calling it Shakti powers. Developed, therefore they are. They are singers, musicians, lyricists, directors, producers, actors. In that variety, hero, villain, comedian. See those all villains. A little old age they become, they can't act as villain. Therefore, they take up comedian roles. Every villain has become comedian and they are enjoying. हिंदी में सब मूवी आप देखते हो ना. So, Shakti Sanchaya is the common sense thought for the day. Don't waste time, keep on. Okay, thank you. Now, coming to Gita, it is 15th sloka, 5th chapter. Bhagavan says, as I said in the earlier sloka, I am not creating desires in you, nor I am creating doer in you, nor I am making you do the work, nor I am given of the result. Therefore, when you are doing good action, I am not responsible. That's result when good result you get, I am not responsible. Nor when you give that result to me, I am not going to take because I don't need. So too when you are doing bad action, I am not responsible. The bad result when you get, I am not responsible. Then giving me that bad result, I can't take it. Like I gave you the example same yesterday. You put your finger in the fire. I never told you. I never made you get burnt that. And that pain of the burning, if you give me, how can I take it? You only have to suffer. It is your not knowing that put your finger in the fire, it burns. And with your ignorance, you did your mistake. And how can you blame me? Now, this shloka here and the next chapter, Uddare Atmanatmanam, both of them mean one thing only. What is what? Even though as a main source, the Lord always is there, but basically it is we and our nature which decide what we do, good or bad, and decide what we get, sukha or dukkha. So, be as a human being a responsible person. If not for the whole world, or at least to yourself, we are becoming responsible for our own failure by stupid third rate activity, and we are doing the same for the world. What a nonsense and nuisance. So these two slokas go together, 14 and 15. So we'll today 15th one we will do, and together we summarize. Hardly just 15 minutes. ओम न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते वाज yesterday. Today न आदत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न च एव सुकृतं विभुः अज्ञानेन आवृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः. Not manavaः. He'll call us as jantu only today. It's a very beautiful shloka both for the spiritual seekers and us also. Be attentive in listening every word and its meaning and total thought. And by now, with this training of 130 days, today 130 days, okay, I'm sure you are trained to, tuned to listen to the Gita way of discussion. In the earlier days, it was totally tangential abstract to you because it's absolutely new. The way of thinking was of fully worldly nature at that time. अब तो धीरे बताओ रहे ना how Bhagwan is logically explaining to us all the inner things to understand. So it is not difficult for you if you focus. And anything is not difficult for you if you few times listen and try to use your brains to understand. Okay, let us start. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Gita Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, Atha Panchamodhyayah, Karma Sannyasa Yogaha, Shri Bhagavan Vacha. अथ पंचदश श्लोक 1 + 3 4 4 and 2. Okay. नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतं विभुः न चैव सुकृतं विभुः न चैव सुकृतं विभुः न चैव सुकृतं विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानम् अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानम् अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानम् अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानम् तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः टुगेदर श्री भगवानुवाच नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतं विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः अगेन श्री भगवानुवाच नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतं विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः. Simple meaning. Earlier shloka it was at Prabhu, here it is Vibhu. The Prabhu Vibhu in the devotional language it is Bhagavan, Vishnu, Murti, Narayana and all. In the pure Vedantic spiritual meaning, Prabhu means the conscious self in us, the innermost self in us, the reality in us. That Prabhu or Vibhu, kasyachit papam na adatte means he will not take anybody's sin. So will he take only the merit when I offer him? Nachaiva sukrutam vibhu. Nor he will take the sukrutam also. If he doesn't take the sukrutam and suskrutam, then why we are doing in our life the papa and punya? For a spiritual seeker, punya also is papa. Because that also binds with the result into the janma varna samsara. So he only does spiritual sadhana to get emancipated. So to that great spiritual seekers, these are the shlokas. So still we can try to understand, and we'll try to understand it in our own language of what we need as a youth. The point is what? Ajnanena avrutam jnanam. Your ignorance is not allowing to have wisdom. In that ignorance only, deluded, you only are doing good or bad things and getting those results. The Lord Himself is not prompting you to do, nor is touching, nor it is taking, if at all, if you offer. He is not interested in them. Like I have a speaking power that is given by God. Now, will I talk lovingly to the people called Sukrutam, or will I talk harsh and angry to the people? The Lord will not decide. It is your nature. Therefore, if you talk wrong and get kicked, Lord will not take that blemish. And talk good and get merits or appreciation, Lord will not. Therefore, what is the meaning of it? Lord gives the powers, gives the opportunities, gives the freedom. Using that freedom, using the opportunities and power, we have to do the good by which you get good result. And we not knowing all this because we never studied Shastra, that's called Ajnanam, Muhyanti. We do something else for the other. From the spiritual standpoint, instead of doing sadhana to know the Lord, we do Papa Punya to get Dukkha and Sukha. In the Vyavahara, keep the Paramatma side, not knowing, we do the Papa instead of the Punya, we do the bad instead of the good, that's how we suffer. Therefore, all miseries are because of wrong results, wrong results are because of wrong deeds, all wrong deeds are because of wrong decisions, all wrong decisions are because of delusion, all the delusions are because of ignorance. Therefore, there is no choice than to become wise. Therefore, before acting, only be wise and then act. After all the actions of nonsense are done, if you try to search for wisdom, what will happen? वो तो होएगा. After committing accident, now you are learning how to drive. लाइक ओल्ड इज जैसे सारा जिंदगी सत्यानाश करके अब हम गीता पढ़ेंगे जब एज 70 का हो जाता है. मूर्ख, सीधी बात. All of them, that's a whole life lived a life of nonsense. And toward the end, now they want to learn that with which we live the line better way life. You are different now. You are at the young age only given all the knowledge. From now only, if you practice it, you will never have that problem or regrets. Because knowledge के साथ जीरा तो दुख ही नहीं होगा आपको. Now I am telling it for both seekers and all of us together. Here the whole topic is what? There is I doing and getting my results. Second, for all the doing, the cause is my own swabhava. Third is the God. God is not the reason for what we do and get. Like electricity is not the reason for the bulb to glow, tube to glow, and fan to move. Electricity is there, but it's because of the swabha of the bulb called as filament, it gives light. Because the swabha of the fan called as dynamo and all, it rotates. You understood it? There is difference. Then that bulb should not complain to the electricity. "Ki, why are you glowing me and why are you moving the fan? You mean move me also, or stop the fan from moving or make it glow." नहीं नहीं, उसका स्वभाव है, इसका स्वभाव है, पावर मेरा ही है, लेकिन मैं नहीं हूं करने वाला. That's why I gave the example of talking. Talking power God gives. What to talk, what not to talk, our swabhava. We have to become wise. And I have no wisdom and I am by nature the speaker of bad things. Accordingly only the result comes. Then going and shouting in front of the Lord, "Hey Bhagavan, every day I am kicked by the people when I talk. Please help me." What the Bhagavan does? He will not do, he can't take it. He will only say, "You are getting kicks because you are wrong speaking. That is because you are swabhava. That is because of ignorance." What is ignorance? Because of this bad swabhava, I am speaking bad, therefore I am getting kicked. Not knowing this called ignorance. Other aspect of ignorance is what? Therefore, this way if I speak, people will appreciate me. Not knowing this also ignorance. So ignorance leading to delusion. What is the delusion? What to speak by which I get appreciation, that I am not doing. What to speak by doing I get kicked, that I am doing. And that is giving you the result. How do you blame God? All on the people on the name of devotion do all the nonsense and offer it to God. That is not Hinduism. Hinduism पाप का फल दुख नरक मिलेगा ही. पापियों को हम नहीं रक्षा करते, हम तो डंडा मारते हैं. Thank God all the papis are getting converted, going away from Hinduism. We dare not that way do our mistakes and blame on God. That is sheer arrogance with ignorance. Added to with it is all cunningness and sympathy seeking emotion. Who told you all this is maturity? It is self cheating. It is like with all the intelligence, carefulness, I have made a tea or coffee. In that, instead of chini, I added potassium cyanide. You will die. Now, don't say that I made all that very intelligent. If you are intelligent, you will not do that addition of that potassium cyanide. You will die. In the same way, it is we, it is whose life we have to change ourselves for our betterment. So, in this, don't blame the result giver. Okay. Don't blame anybody for wrongdoing. Don't blame anybody for wrong decision. Don't blame anybody for the ignorance. If you blame that, what is the use? What to do then? You remove your ignorance with your knowledge. Then with the knowledge you act correctly. Then you get good result. That is the essence of this shloka, which is very essential. Now, दोनों को मिलकर पढ़ते हैं. In the earlier shloka, what he said, Prabhu, the Lord, the self in us, he is there empowering us. Like 2000 rupees is Prabhu. उनमें 2000 का कीमत है. Now with the 2000 you do good thing or bad, the 2000 rupee value उसको भगवान हम कहते हैं, वो थोड़ी responsible है. You have a car or scooter. So that is God given. Now with that car, scooter, you go to a club or drinking booth or accident, or you go to a temple. The car will not decide, the Lord will not decide. It is you. Is it not? You are given a body, mind, intellect. You are given family. हो गया भगवान का। उनको कैसे समझकर जीने से खुशियाँ होएगा, वो यू हैव टू फाइंड दोज़ सीक्रेट्स, you have to find all that wisdom. If you don't say that no, I don't know, then be in the ignorance, do the wrong things and suffer. Nobody will take our suffering. People will share happiness but not suffering. No, 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 my friend, एक बार दो बार करेंगे, ज़्यादा करें तो they'll kick you only. What nonsense is this fellow? I don't take your suffering. I will only suggest how to come out of it. You go on doing mistakes and suffer. स्वामी जी हमारे दुख ले लो, पागल थोड़ी हूँ मैं. But Sant Mahatma Yogi log lete hain. Yeah, I'm not so, and also they don't take all the time. If they do it, then the Lord will give them banging. You are spoiling the fellow by pampering him. Let them suffer. So, Prabhu, na kartrutvam, doership, karmani, the actions, lokasya of the human beings, Prabhu na sujati. Bhagavan is not creating. Na karma phala संयोगम. When I as a karta do a karma, फल आ जाता है, वो भी भगवान ने नहीं किया. Then how everything is happening? स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते. It is because of स्वभाव. That swabhava is called in the future shlokas, maybe in 7th chapter, 14th shloka, is called Bhagavan's Maya. There are three options to us. The highest is transcend Maya, become one with God. Second, in the Maya, there are two things. One is helping, making us successful, positive Maya. Second is what? Troubling us, making us do wrong things and make us suffer. That is called a negative Maya. It is your choice again. These three choices are there. I can You can misuse the 2000 rupee note. You can use for all the philanthropic works, or you can leave it. All the three options you have. So, like I am doing this Gita class, this is called Kartrutva, the doer in me. Karmani, the action, the speech. And then Karma Phala, that I am happy, people are appreciating or depreciating. भगवान ने नहीं किया, स्वभाव से. What is Swabhava? That is infinite Maya Shakti, in which these possibilities are there, I am doing. At the very same time, instead of Gita knowledge giving you, I can do other funny things also. But I have chosen this. Therefore, the ability given by the Lord, using that ability, doing what? What is made possible, it is in my hand. Therefore, feel responsibility. Now, Kartrutvam Karma Swabhav Mera hai. The स्वभाव पाप वाला है तो आई डू द पाप. हु विल गेट द रिजल्ट ऑफ इट? आई. स्वभाव पुण्य का है, हु डज द पुण्य? आई. हु गेट द रिजल्ट? मी. स्वभाव परमात्मा ज्ञान का है, आई विल नॉट डू पुण्य पाप, आई विल डू ओनली माय साधना. विद दैट व्हाट आई गेट रिजल्ट? द परमात्मा प्राप्ति मोक्षम. इज इट नॉट? What is sadhana? Withdrawing our faculties from the outer world, focusing them on the Lord and transcending them to reach God. That will come in 6th and 7th all chapters. Slowly we develop. That is why in the second shloka he says, Na adatte kasachit papa. If you do papa and say Krishna Arpanam, I will not take it. Nachaiva sukrutam, you do have punya and give, that also I will not take. If you don't take and you are not responsible, if I am doing, why I am doing? This is the $1,000,000 question. This is what is the crux it. Second shloka he says. First shloka he said swabhavaha. That swabhava he explains in the second shloka. What is that? Ajnanena avrutam jnanam. Tena muhyanti jantavaha. So there are four things. There is always jnanam. You can gain it and use it. But we are not gaining it. That's called as jnanam, ajnanam. Ajnana is leading to mohyanti, get delusion. Delusion of doing that which should not be done, not doing what is to be done. Because of muhyanti, jantavaha, like a jantu we are doing pravartana. Therefore, treatment also we get like a jantu. Like in an animal, when it does something wrong, वो आपके घर में घुस जाके कुछ खा रहा है बंदर, डंडा मारोगे आप उसको, because it has done the wrong thing. It should not. In the same way, Because of the moha, we do pravartana like a jantu, then get the kiksu. Moha is because of ajnana. Ajnana, as long as you keep it, you will always be in moha confusion. You will do only that which should not be done. You will not do what is to be done. Traffic rules. You should have the jnanam before going onto the road with your vehicle. But ajnanena, you don't know traffic rules. Muhyanti, you crossed the red light. Jantavaha, at that time you behaved as an ignorant fellow. Then police wala catches and puts the chalan. What do you call? Sarva ka chalan bhar do. Remember that police is not the cause of putting chalan. He is employed for that job. If you can realize that your ignorance of traffic rules, somebody know that rules, still they don't follow. That is the cause of misery. If you can realize this much, either not having knowledge or not behaving according to knowledge. These two are the reasons of all wrongdoings. So, to having knowledge and living according to the knowledge, this is the reason for right doing and consequent wrong or right result. Then you are growing in your wisdom. If this knowledge is not valued, मैं गीता नहीं पढ़ूंगा, ये knowledge नहीं सीखूंगा, I will not study the traffic rules, I will go whatever I want, I will not follow the natural rules, nature's rules, I will not follow anything, constitution, 26 January कल था, I don't know how many of you have studied it. Next week I will buy it and read it. You do all that and say, I should not suffer. So the essence is what? Lord remains there. He gives us all the faculties. Buddhi to think, mind to the feel, body to act. We will also put the world in front of us, of things and beings. He watches there. I, because of my ignorance, if I have a negative swabhava, I will do the wrong things and I suffer. He is not cause for wrongdoing as well as wrong result. So, to if I have positive svabhava, do the positive things, then the positive result comes. He is not reason for it. This positive or negative result, if you give him, he will not take. He doesn't need them. But what we have to do as spiritual sadhakas, first I'll tell you, stop doing negative and stop getting kicks. Stop doing positive, and whatever the positive result comes, you just offer it to God. He will not take, but it goes away from you. This is called as purification. With that pure mind, you will meditate on that which is beyond all purpose, all expressions. That truth, that reality will be recognized for spiritual seekers. And for you and I also, if you want to be happy in life, take the responsibility and feel I am ignorant, therefore I am deluded, therefore I am doing wrong, therefore I am rewarded with punishment. So too, I am wise, I am acting wise with wisdom, then I am rewarded with positive result. On the name of devotion, don't do continuously negative and throw on God. He is not going to take. Positive result also He will not take. You enjoy. But then at daytime should come that I want to become spiritual. Therefore, even positive also I have to give on offering. Then it is not yours. Later on a thought will come. जब result ना मेरा है ना भगवान का है, करूँ क्यों मैं ये even good actions? Then what to do? Go to that meditation, which is beyond any action, to know the truth or reality. That's called liberation. So here main point is what? Tena muhyanti jantavaha, second line. Ajnanena avurtam jnanam. His knowledge is covered by the ignorance. Under the influence of ignorance, he is deluded. With delusion, he is working like an animal. Therefore, it is getting meetings. अपर श्लोका में क्या होता है? स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते. Therefore, हमारा अज्ञान जनित मोह का स्वभाव नहीं होना चाहिए. हमारा ज्ञान के द्वारा व्हाट टू डू व्हाट नॉट टू डू वाला क्लियर अंडरस्टैंडिंग वाला स्वभाव होना. ऐसा बनाओ. You have to go on working for it. Like when I drive car, I have to have full jnanam. I should know the destination, the road reach to that, the road condition, the vehicle, its condition, पकड़ on that, driving ability, सब होना चाहिए ना. ये ज्ञान में you will not commit any accident. You will reach out. First of all, we don't know where to reach destination. There itself, when we have failed, the destination itself is wrongly kept. Entire journey, how much ever good you do, where you end up is only like you have traveled in a beautiful car towards the desert. इतना इतना सुहाना सफर इंग्लिश वाला हिंदी वाला विल मेक यू सफर ओनली इन द डेजर्ट वहाँ पानी भी नहीं मिलेगा खाने को भी नहीं मिलेगा एक्चुअल अवर स्क्रिप्चर्स वेदांत सेज दिस you are keeping the destiny of the world which is like a desert where really there is no sukha dukkha there is no sukha or shanti keep the destiny of the god is it not because it's sukha swarupa then travel with proper vehicle and proper knowledge then you will reach out. All these things are what said to us in all our Gita, Upanishad, etc. So when you grow, you will be able to use them at that time. But right now, though, when you are dealing in your professions and studies with the people as well as the professions, never blame anyone for your ignorance and your delusion and your mistakes and your suffering. And never be lazy. As we said, keep on increasing your powers in the common sense thought instead of wasting time. That power is jnanam. Knowledge is the real power. Therefore, if you are ignorant in your professional skills, wrong profession you will do, then you suffer. Or profession you will do wrong. If you are ignorant in dealing with the people, wrongly you deal, you suffer. If you are ignorant in how to manage yourself, you will not manage yourself properly, you suffer. Then whose cause for that? How can you blame anyone? Common sense. This is the essence of these two shlokas. Take yourself as responsible. And in your own ignorance, delusion, you acted wrongly, whether it is a spiritual person or you and I. You and I also, whether it is in the family, with ourselves, in the profession, in the business, in the society, amidst the friend circle, wherever we are, good or bad results are because of good or bad actions. Good or bad actions are because of the knowledge or wisdom, knowledge or ignorance. So be a knowledgeable person and do exactly that one. If all ingredients are there, I don't know how to cook, and the recipe came out third rate, whom will you blame? Your ignorance resulted in that way. Yeah? Very, very essential today's talk, yesterday's talk. I'm sure you are grasping the essence. Essence is what? Become calm, quiet, take the responsibility of your own life, understand that ignorance, delusion, wrong action leads to wrong result. Same way, knowledge, no delusion but clarity, therefore doing right action gives right result. Therefore, keep on consciously gaining knowledge. Knowledge makes us do right things and achieve the success. We never spend throughout life for knowledge. We only do the worst under the influence of ignorance, backed by all our passions, greeds, selfishnesses. Every of these are our own inner traits which are our own enemies. अब देखो थोड़ा सब्जेक्ट गंभीर हो जाएगा if I talk on that. I am giving you a hint. You think about it. पहले गुरु के पास शास्त्र जाके पूछ रहे हैं ना मैं कैसे जीना है मुझे I want a friend. You don't have what is the friendship lakshanas or knowledge. And you make him friend नाम के वास्ते without any friendship quality. Then instead of enjoying friendship, you only suffer. And you blame the friend. Understood na? Knowledge is the only remedy. That's why in the next sloka, jnanena tu tadajnanam yesham nashnamatmana tesham adityaval jnanam prakashe tatparam. And that jnanam, how do you gain? Like it was said in fourth sloka, fourth chapter, go to the Guru and all. Here in different manner, tad buddhaya, tad atmana, tad nishtha, tad parayana. For a spiritual seeker, the knowledge of the self, he'll have to struggle for it. For you and I, the knowledge of life. The jnanam to live a happy jindagi, you have to learn. And there are not many. Only the actions we do with the body, mind, intellect, or the body, mouth, and mind. Kaya, vacha, mana. इन तीनों को थोड़ा समझ कर प्रॉपरली, एंड कहाँ हम प्लेस रहे, उधर क्या करना नहीं करना, इतना नॉलेज आ जाए और उसको हम फॉलो करें, then there will be no wrong doing, wrong result. Okay, little essence of it again I have to touch because topic is important. That job I will do tomorrow, and the next shloka will be in continuation of these three, these two. Therefore, पूरा मिलकर एक package हो जाएगा. Even the next one, चार श्लोक, yesterday, today, tomorrow, day after. These four are one set of shlokas. न कर्तुधर्म कर्माणि लोकस्य सुहृदि प्रभुः न कर्मफल संयोगम स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते न दत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतं विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानं येषां नाशतमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवत् ज्ञानं प्रकाशे तत्परं तद्बुद्धया तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः गच्छन्ति अपरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिर्धूतकल्मषाः. Such a jnani, how he behaves, vidya vinaya sampanna. I request you all, please develop your devotion to Krishna, Gita Mata, and Vyasa Bhagavan, and your own Guru, so that this knowledge is clearly understood, got convinced, and you are able to practice it and get benefited. I already taught you mantra: Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Gita Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama. Chant it and say, let this Gita's wisdom come to me. I am listening, but thoroughly I am not able to grasp. May I grasp it. Oh Lord, when that knowledge starts grasping, life is so beautiful. Okay? But we just started it. It's only a few months back. That also once a day, कभी आते, कभी ना आते, कभी सुनते नहीं सुनते, सुनकर तुरंत भूल जाते, घर में जाकर इसके बारे में सोचते ही नहीं. Therefore, this knowledge never comes to us. But if you truly believe that Gita Jnana will really change your life from bad to good and best, then you should pray to the Lord, Krishna and Vyasa, Gita Mata and Guru. You also should be regular in every class. Note down those points and do your contemplation. If at all any doubt, listen to it. It is always available in the YouTube. This is how we have to become in true sense jnani. We think we are wise. We are not. Wisdom is not in thinking, no? Wisdom is in having, using. मेरे को सब पता है. That is the problem with the youngsters. They are arrogance of I know everything. And they know little only. About these things though, knowing means not knowing, no? You have to be convinced about it and practice it. See, from now onwards, with that humbleness, if you seek the knowledge from the Gita and Guru and try to practice it, as you are growing in your age, you are growing in your gauge also. You are growing in your stage also, really to become a sage in the future. See your image at that time. Otherwise, you'll make the world rage against you. Then they will do damage of you. Think about it. Pray and you also try. So contemplate. So the result, giving happiness or misery, depending on the actions. Actions are depending on the decisions. Decisions are made on the knowledge or wisdom. Ignorance. If I am ignorant, wrong decision, wrong action, wrong result. Therefore, if I have the wisdom, I won't take wrong decisions and wrong actions. I never do. I never get wrong result. Therefore, before doing anything, let me be wise. First of all, whether I have to do it or not. Second, if yes, then how to do. That's why Niyata Karma and all those topics were touched in earlier topics already. But you have to love Gita, revel in Gita, then only Gita wisdom stays with you. Gita knowledge is not like physics, chemistry, where 7th class का पढ़ ली, एग्जाम लिख ली, 8th में आ गए, तो उसको भूल गए. 8th का पढ़ लिया, एग्जाम पास हो गए, 9th में आ गए, उसको भूल गए. ऐसा नहीं होता. Gita is throughout life. You have to refer, you have to update yourself, you have to empower, strengthen, live Gita, L-I-V, not live. Every other knowledge you can live, but not Gita. That is what our conviction should be for a better life. So few thoughts and summary of these three tomorrow. Thank you. Sri Bhagavan Vacha Nadatte Kasyachit Papam Nachaiva Sukrutam Vibhuho Ajnanena Vrutam Jnanam Tena Muhyanti Jantavaha Jnanena Tu Tadajnanam. Achis tomorrow shloka. Brahmaswarupa Parama Jyotirupa Sanatane Sarva Vidyadhi Deviya Tasyaivaanye Namo Namaha. Common sense thought today is put your time, efforts in increasing your required powers for achieving your success. So these are the three things today. Thank you. Wish you all the best. Tomorrow we'll meet with the importance of knowledge. Thank you all. So you all know our website www.abcdivine.com. Please go through, forward it to all your elders, everybody. Around 3,800 talks in Hindi, English, Telugu, and various scriptures. It's a very good time pass and learning also for them. Yesterday only we launched it. It will be updated, beautified, etc. Thank you, friends. God bless you.